speaking of completely switching gears to zombies, to finish up the show and finish up put a lovely bow on our October of horror.
October of horror.
I look, as we all have heard, I'm a lapsed Walking Dead fan.
As am I.
I also am lapsed from the comic book. I really only, much like how their rating spike happened, I'm one of those people that decide to find out how Rick Grimes died. I right now want everybody who does not want to be spoiled, who's still watching Walking Dead, the few of our listeners who still are, who don't want to know anymore, please turn off the show right now. I have never seen a bait and switch done so well in my life. Oh, Mike, do you watch the TV show?
I just caught up.
Okay, so you are up to speed.
Yeah.
I haven't read the comic book since like they did the time jump a few years back, but AMC did this so well. They have been hyping the end of Rick Grimes, the last episodes of Rick Grimes. They let it leak that he had canceled. You know, he was no longer going to be on the show. His contract was up. They've been milking this for 5 episodes now, and I sat there and fucking watched these episodes because I want to see how this goes down. And they fucking, I don't even know where to go. Just for the listeners at home who want to hear what happened and have no interest in watching this,
Turn it off now.
but if you want us to tell you, we're going to tell you it right now. Ignore Hambone. We are telling you right now what's happening. We already did the spoiler alert at the beginning of this.
Well, we're being very generous with spoiler alerts now.
Shut up.
We're
Fuck
giving
them.
them. This is
point,
the no turn back point.
There is this. We don't turn back
You're
now.
definitely being generous.
They wait till the very end. I mean, he has this moment where he like saves everybody. He gets these horde of zombies to come to him on this bridge, and he blows up the bridge, causing everyone to die on the bridge, saving his entire village from destruction, looking like he has also blown up in this explosion, and like everyone's sad in slow motion, screaming and crying. You're like, oh, this is pretty fucking impressive. The whole episode leading up, it's flashbacks and inner drama and inner turmoil, and Shane's back, and you've seen the bodies of everyone that's died and will die, and it's so deep and moving. And then like they might as well have done it post-credit. They have some helicopter come out of fucking nowhere,
Get to the chopper.
find the Rick Grimes' still alive body, carry him away, and say, don't worry, we've got you. You're going to live. And at that moment, AMC drops a press release on all journalists saying, hey, Andrew Lincoln signed up for 3 Walking Dead movies to follow this up.
Those motherfuckers.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. 3 movies along with a bunch of other stuff. He's re-signed on. He will not be on any more episodes. They are time jumping at the very end of the episode so that his daughter, who's like 3, is now like 10. So they are doing a time jump, but I think this is going to fill the gaps between the years of the time jump. What happened to Rick Grimes? 3 movies.
So I watched it, and I'm a lapsed Walking Dead fan because there hits points of the TV show where I'm just kind of tired of their bullshit, and it's the same old shit over and over. We got captured. It happens. I've seen it. I'm over it. However, I heard this is going down. I wanted to watch it for the show, and I'm watching the episode, and I'm like, wow, this is really well done. This is really like a serious. If this is his send off, they are doing it in such a respectful way. They're doing it so respectful to the fans. They're doing it in a way where like when he ultimately goes the way he's going to go, you're going to fucking feel it.
Yep.
And he has that moment, and he's on the bridge, and he survives all his trials leading up there. Even the sub-story with Maggie and Negan, I thought was done very, very well.
The whole episode was one of the best they've ever done.
Episode. He blows up the bridge, and then they save him with a fucking helicopter. Like, out of nowhere, here's a helicopter.
The helicopter was seen many seasons ago before we stopped watching, and it's kind of like tying that bow up. I knew something was up when they didn't show his body fly, or the point of view wasn't from him exploding, and I always said they're going to find a way to not kill him because they've killed everybody else. So it's more like, I thought it was going to be a swerve. I wasn't expecting it to be him coming back for 3 seasons. I thought it was going to be a swerve as open, like Dexter becoming a lumberjack.
Right. It's funny.
It's the worst.
It's funny because it hits a point where they did the thing where In the very beginning, Robert Kirkland says, that's the Costco brand that I often buy. Kirkman says that, Rick can't die. That's like the one thing. And I always wondered, well, how are you going to sidestep this? Because now he wants off the show. His contract is up. And I'm like, okay, so they're going to allow this. They're going to move the show on its own direction. That's great. And then he comes back. It's like, oh, sorry, they back the money truck up, and I don't have to work as much now. Deuces, everybody.
It's literally the Brock Lesnar deal.
It's
rough. It's rough. But I'm curious to see how it goes. I might even watch the next episode to see where they continue. I'm fuck. AMC did it. I'm actually very blown away. Mike, what are your thoughts?
So wait a minute. This is episode 5. Typically, there's like 10 episodes in a season, right? So does this mean? And you said there's a 3-movie deal.
I think it's still. I think they're going to do a time jump right now. I don't know what that means and how the stories go. I really have no idea what they're.
So
going to
that
do
means that. But that means that the season is still continuing, right?
I don't know if they used to take mid-season breaks, and I don't know if this is a mid-season break.
It's usually after 6. They'll do like 6 episodes, take a 5-year break, and then do like the next 6 episodes. So that's where I'm just like confused, because I literally watched the episode right before we got on this call to catch up, and I don't have cable, so I didn't know that they was doing all this other stuff. So I'm just kind of like. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a dick move.
I mean, for us it is a dick move, I kind of like it. I do like the
You do like a swerve.
I mean, I like a good dick move sometimes, too, especially when it's like, because Dexter was horrible. Dexter did it.
Well, that was a giant piece of shit after season 4. I mean, let's be honest.
It was garbage writing, and clearly the studio didn't have balls when they did that. Showtime didn't have balls, and they wanted somehow to have a spin-off. In this case, I think this was all planned. I hear this was planned for years. This isn't a way to make Rick Grimes last longer. It was really just he wants to do more, and this is, he wants to do movies. The guy's actually a really good, decent actor.
He's a very good actor.
So I think this was a way to be able to do some movies, also do movies for AMC. They haven't specified whether these are going to be in theaters or not.
Right.
AMC doesn't really do movies for just straight to
What's like
TV.
Prison Break, when Prison Break had the movie and it was on Fox.
Well, the final break was really just a way to cover up the fact that they had a miserable ending, and they gave us the ending we truly wanted. And I'm glad you brought up the final break. One day we should do a whole episode just on the final break.
Gotta watch it.
The final break is one of the greatest. We fucked up so bad, we're actually going to make a movie to fix the whole fuck up. It was incredible. It was the best, because Prison Bad on its own was the weirdest show ever.
Prison Break.
It was a Prison Break. That's what we're talking about. I'm sorry. Did I say Breaking Bad?
They said Prison Bad.
Yeah, but people listening were like yelling at you right now, like, he said it wrong.
The amount of hate we get, it's okay. I mean, we still have Ghost fans just wishing AIDS on me. It is what it is. But anyway, I think if you want to see a great episode of Walking Dead you haven't seen in a while, watch this episode. If you have your own thoughts, feel free to write to us in the comments. Let us know what you think. I'm very curious where this is going to go. It may have got me watching again, so we'll see what happens. The Purge is almost over, too.
I'm all caught up on that.
I'm not caught up on that. I don't know. That's the show we're watching that I have no idea we're watching.
Oh, keep watching.
That is the fucking show that I threw at you as punishment for being mean to me one week, and you got hooked, and then somehow I got hooked.
When was I mean? You were the one mean to me.
You're always... I'm... Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. So we'll talk about The Purge when the finale's over. We're not there yet, right?
No, there's 2 episodes left.
All right, so we got marked out. We'll do Red Dead Redemption review next week.
Right.
I'm still, galloping. There's a lot of horseback riding.
The horsey game.
It's a lot of horseback riding. I think we should do like a version of that cover for our cover of like Brokeback Mountain, Red Dead Redemption crossover.
Love it.
I think it'll work very well.